Well, Diddy just popped out in court and it's not looking like the same Diddy we knew, allegedly. He showed up trying to push back that May 5th trial date, but the internet couldn't keep noticing the man is looking thin and low-key gray. Sources say he's been dropping weight fast behind bars. Is it stress, prison food, or karma? We don't know, but that aging filter, it's real life now. Apparently, Diddy has aged like 20 years in a month now, so let's get into all of this, you guys. This week, Sean Combs, aka Diddy, appeared in a New York City courtroom on April 18th, and while cameras weren't allowed inside, renowned courtroom sketch artist Jane Rosenberg captured the moment, and her illustration has since gone viral. The image shocked many online, with viewers quick to point out that the depiction barely resembled the Diddy the world is used to seeing. The sketch shows him noticeably slimmer, with a visibly gaunt face, and for the first time in public, a head of gray hair. Seated beside his attorney Mark, Diddy looked dramatically different, sparking widespread speculation about his condition behind bars. Now, for those who don't know, Diddy's legal team had filed a motion requesting to delay the upcoming trial, but Judge Aaron Subramanian denied the request, stating that there was no valid reason to grant an additional 2 months to prepare. In quote, Judge Aaron Subramanian said jury selection in the trial will begin on May 5th as scheduled. It is unclear why there isn't sufficient time to prepare, he told Combs' attorneys Friday after 2 additional counts were added to the case earlier this month. In the notable decision, Diddy's judge also ruled that the alleged victims in the case will be permitted to testify anonymously, except for one, and that is Cassie, Diddy's former artist and ex-girlfriend. She's expected to take the stand without any protective measures for her identity. Despite the legal setbacks, Diddy did receive a small win in court recently. The judge ruled that any allegations of prior essay not formally included in the current charges cannot be introduced during the trial, potentially limiting the scope of damaging testimony. Diddy has maintained his innocence, pleading not guilty to 5 charges, including trafficking, transportation for the purpose of prostitution, and conspiracy to commit racketeering. He's been held at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center since his arrest back in September, and once hailed as a titan of the music industry, the 55-year-old now faces a storm of legal battles. Following a headline-making settlement with Cassie, who accused him of physical violence and sexual abuse in a civil suit filed and resolved within 24 hours, Diddy has since been named in a string of additional lawsuits. Prosecutors allege that Sean Combs, along with others, coerced at least 3 women into engaging in sex acts with him, and at times with male workers. These incidents, which reportedly spanned several days and often involved the women being drunk, were referred to as freak-offs. Prosecutors claimed Diddy not only filmed some of these encounters, but also maintained control over the victims by dangling promises of money and career advancement, while simultaneously using threats of violence and other forms of intimidation. Yet through it all, Diddy continues to assert his innocence. Now get this, Diddy didn't just walk into court, he entered looking almost unrecognizable. As I mentioned, according to people who were there and a now viral sketch by courtroom artist Jane Rosenberg, Diddy looked visibly thinner. He also appeared to be graying. So the courtroom sketch blew up on social media, with people saying things like, "This isn't the Diddy I grew up watching on MTV, that's not stress, that's something else." And I get it. It's the kind of transformation you only see in movie montages where the CEO goes to jail, loses everything, and has a full moral breakdown. Now, while Diddy took that major L in trying to delay his trial, he actually scored somewhat of a mini legal win behind the scenes. So remember Cassie, the artist and ex-girlfriend who filed a bombshell lawsuit last year alleging years of abuse, and control? Well, word on the street is that Diddy recently had a small victory related to Cassie's upcoming memoir. Cassie reportedly finished the manuscript, and insiders say it's explosive, you guys, full of detailed accounts that would have turned up the heat on Diddy even more. But before it could hit the shelves, Diddy allegedly tried to buy the rights for a whopping $30 million. That's right, $30 million. Was he trying to silence her, bury the book, or maybe just avoid more headlines? Look, we don't know, but here's the twist. Even though the book hasn't been released yet, the legal team reportedly reached some kind of behind-the-scenes agreement that's temporarily blocked the release, giving Diddy a tiny breather in that department. So yes, Diddy might be stressed, locked up, and aging in real time, but he's still playing chess behind the scenes, still trying to show people that he's got the money moves, kind of. But back to that courtroom sketch, because listen, Jane Rosenberg's drawing has a chokehold on the internet. For those who don't know, Jane is that artist, the same one who sketched Sam Bankman-Fried. She just knows how to capture entertainment. energy, and what she captured this time wasn't the Diddy we're used to, that's for sure. It was a man under pressure, immense pressure. I mean, can we just take a moment for this once more? The hair, gray. The cheeks, sunken. The vibe, grim. People are just saying he looks like he's been through it, and honestly, with what's coming, he probably has. Again, his trial is set for May 5th, and that's not too far away. Between multiple lawsuits, federal investigations, and a public fall from grace, all the documentaries that came out about him, it's no wonder he's not looking camera ready. And if you're wondering why this sketch even matters, it's because public perception is everything right now. Courtroom sketches are low-key the new paparazzi shots. When cameras aren't allowed in courtrooms, it's what the public sees.
He wanted diary notes and a whole bunch of different information that Cassie Ventura might have had. And Diddy wanting all of this information was denied in part, but also the judge said that Cassie Ventura has to turn over the drafts of the memoir that she was writing. Cassie Ventura has to turn over the draft of this memoir to Diddy by April 25th, but the judge is saying the rest of the information that Diddy was asking for was basically a fishing expedition, so it made no sense. But he did say that the drafts of this memoir do need to be given to Diddy because they claim that Cassie reached out to Diddy about this memoir. Diddy has 4 victims that are going to testify against him in this criminal trial, and we know that Cassie Ventura did say that she wanted to continue with her name publicly, but the other 3 wanted to remain under pseudonym, and the judge just granted that, saying that those 3 will never be known to the public, but they are already known to Diddy and they will be known to the jury. Diddy wasn't happy with the judge making this decision that the 3 other victims except Cassie Ventura can testify without their names being known to the public, and he alleged that victim 3 understands that her identity may already be known to the public. The government said that she had not spoken out publicly, but they are trying to say that that's not true. And Diddy is saying if they can't tell people who victim 3 is, then they can't get defense witnesses to testify that this person might be lying. Diddy's team is also saying that they take anonymity in these cases very seriously, and they agreed as to victim 2 filing under pseudonym, and they said, okay.
The question now is what's next for Diddy? Will more lawsuits come forward? Will Cassie's memoir ever see the light of day? Will he somehow pivot this into a redemption arc? We'll be watching closely. May 5th, mark your calendars. Definitely let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.